Okay. Honestly, there's a lot of people very, very unhappy about this decision, both in the Philippines and back in America.
Yeah, but overall, I thought it was a good fight. I think Horn fought very well. He's a little bit rougher than I thought he was, maybe a little bit more physical than I thought he was. And I think, like, every time you come out of a clinch and a headlock, something's wrong there, but I don't know if the referee couldn't control that or what it was. But, I thought it was a pretty close fight, though. I thought Manny had a real good round in the ninth. I thought it was maybe a 2-point round. And I just told Manny to give me one more of them and the fight's over and it's done. But he just couldn't do it. And we lost the decision, I'm not a judge. It's very hard to sit that close and, there's a lot going on in between rounds and so forth, giving instructions and so forth. So, it's very hard for me to judge a fight. It's just from outside. But the thing is, I hear there's a lot of people think it's controversy, think Manny won and so forth, but it went the other way, and we have to live with that. And will we have a rematch? Maybe. I hope so. Brisbane, thank you for everything. It's been one of the best cities I've ever seen in my life. So, and I've been in a lot of places.
Okay, so you do want the rematch. Where would you prefer that rematch?
I don't see any reason why we can't come back here. I mean, the thing is, I think we enjoy another huge crowd, and that's good for boxing. And I think this area needs to improve on boxing a bit, though, because I think it's in the shadows a little bit too much.
Obviously, there were some suggestions before this fight. If Manny lost this fight, he was going to retire. What do you think his mindset is right now?
I'm going to have a long talk with him over that, because I think maybe being a senator and maybe being a fighter, both is just maybe too much. We didn't have enough time in training camp. The beginning of training camp was not so well. The sparring was bad. He was too light. And then when I came in and we went to General Santos, it was a lot easier because he only had one job. And being a job as a boxer is like more than enough, believe me. So I'm going to have a long talk with Manny and discuss this and see how he feels, and I'm going to give him my feelings on it too, because I'm a little bit in the middle right now, because he didn't fight badly or anything like that. He did well in some of the rounds and so forth, but he just wasn't consistent enough for what I want.
He's a 38-year-old. Can he come back, as you say, to a full-time boxing and achieve what he did?
I think so. I think he showed signs that this was one of the better training camps we've ever had. It wasn't, the best one we've ever had, but at least it was going in the right direction, so it was good. And then there was a few rounds in the fight that went the right way, and like the ninth round, I said, that's the Manny Pacquiao I've been looking for. But can we do that more? I think so, but we'll see.
A final word on Jeff Horn. I know your camp didn't underestimate him, but how do you rate that guy right now? He's the world champion, I suppose. It says it all.
Jeff's a good guy. His entourage pissed me off a little bit, but, because, they're trying to use they're trying to use brown tape in the hand wraps. I said, that's illegal. You have white porous tape. It's in the rule book. And they had no tape, and they couldn't find any tape. So he owes me for 6 rolls of tape.
Well, cheers, mate. It's great having you here, buddy. That's well done.
Thank
you very much for the cooperation.
I mean, afford that roll of tape. Now.